What is your kind of strategy for keeping the team motivated, given all the circumstances of the season?
Just honesty, to make sure they understand that uh, we we can still accomplish a lot, um, but we can't let our current circumstances hurt our spirit, our energy. And if we keep competing, we're gonna win some games, and we're gonna get some people back, and we got a chance to kind of keep things going. And but we just can't get discouraged with what's happening, even though it would be easy to do so. We gotta keep fighting.
I know there's generally a next game mentality, but these last two games, obviously, you really wanted to get W's for those games. Do you replay those afterward, or do you move on quickly? I mean, how soon do you get that out of your system?
Well, we watched them obviously right away and get it out of our system shortly thereafter. Yesterday's practice was all based on Minnesota, preparing for them, and the spirit was good. We're in a good mood. So you have to move on quickly. It's the game every night almost, so you just you got to move forward.
Anthony Edwards, obviously, star player from Minnesota. You're familiar, having coached him for Team USA. What's the strategy to try to anchor him tonight?
Well, he's an incredible player. Got so many facets to his game, the athleticism, pull up threes. I think he's playing as well as he's ever played. So you have to show him a lot, coverages, bodies. You got to make a crowd around him, otherwise he's going to get to the rim and knock it on you. But you have to be able to do that and maintain your 3-point defense, get out to their shooters. Naj Reed has always played well against us. Daniels, so it's a for sure.
Do you expect them to make the trip?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
As Steve kind of advances the more court stuff, are you going to be kind of more involved in the day-to-day?
No. Q will be, as Steph gets more and more on the court, he will be with him on the court for his shooting sessions, and they'll, Rick and the staff will keep in terms of the timetable, and then once he gets close, then we'll obviously involve him in practice.
Yeah, so when you say close to me, like advances the contact.
Yeah, and then he'll be able to practice with us in addition to his on-court work.
Coach, what did you get sense from Anthony Grove since the Olympics? And when you're around that kind of elite talent, is there anything about him that stood out amongst that star group that used to stick to you?
He loved Kevin. I mean, you could see the connection between those two guys was apparent right away. They would shoot together after every practice. Shared a lot of laughs. We played them together. When Kevin was injured, for the first couple of games, and then once he was back, we brought him off the bench. We brought them off the bench together, and so they've shared a really good connection, and they were pretty good together on the court too. But I thought that was symbolic of Anthony's respect for the older players, the guys who he was trying to emulate. He wanted to replace eventually. It was a really healthy version of that, so there's a lot of respect between those guys, and coaching him was really fun. I mean, he's just a guy who loves life, very joyful player, person, a lot of humor, wonderful guy.
Hi, Steve. We asked you a couple days ago about Bam scoring the 83 points. Of course, it came after you guys lost the game. A few days after it's passed now. Your thoughts on him breaking the record? Some people are saying it's almost sacrilegious that he breaks a record that Kobe had, but he still, only puts him in second place in the all-time record.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, what an incredible accomplishment and he's not even really a scorer. He's an incredible player, but he's not, he wouldn't be at the top of anybody's mind for somebody to score that many points. So, just seems like a bizarre evening. I didn't see the game we were playing.
Right.
So I saw some highlights, but just kind of one of those out of body experiences. It looked like the team was completely in and engaged and having fun.
My quick follow-up though, do you think it's kind of unfortunate that people think that they're kind of like not giving him the proper credit for the record he's set because the Wizards are not having a good season or that he plays for Miami and
Is that a thing? People are not giving
Yeah,
credit
they are.
for getting 83? Really? What's that?
because of Kobe.
It's about Kobe. Should he have stopped at 80?
That's what people are saying, yes.
Also, they're up 27. I'm curious. They're up 27 in 5 seconds to go game. Now, the night that we play at 60 3/4, and you guys just said not playing. Like, I wonder through that prism how you see the choice of both the way. That's to me, that's the bigger thing. Spotlight.
I think every coach has to face that himself with his own circumstances. And, I can imagine. How many did he have through 3/4?
70, 62.
62 or 72?
Again, 66.
62. I imagine that both teams begging so keep him out there. And it's really tricky as a coach. You feel awkward. I had that play when he broke the 3-point record. He had 14 in Chicago, set the record, and I think he was at 13 to start the fourth quarter. We were up big. And I let him go. So I wanted him to get the record. The team wanted him to get the record. And it was a little off. Sure, like I felt bad. He was launching shots. Fortunately, he made one. I think he missed his first 3 of the quarter. And he was just launching every time and made his 4th one. And I couldn't get him out fast enough. But it worked out. I mean, everybody was happy with it. But it is, yeah, it's awkward. And, but you have, there's a lot of mouths to feed, a lot of people to think about in those circumstances. But I respect what Spo said. Like, I need to apologize. He was doing it for his own team, and I respect that. Oh,
Is KP been, are you ready to move up and bump his minutes up, or is he still gonna be around 20?
I anticipate around 20, but, I haven't talked to Rick yet today, and it's even within the game, I talked to Rick and I check in on guys, we have multiple guys on minutes restrictions, so I will check in with Rick and, so it can be flexible. There's a flexible 20, there's a hard 20, so I would say his is flexible.
How is he kind of looking to you and behind the scenes? How does it seem like he's progressing?
Good. I think he's happy here. I think he's enjoying his teammates, his surroundings. Great to have him out there last game. Practice yesterday, some good spirits. So feels like he's finding some answers, which is great news because he's been through an awful lot trying to get through this. Thanks.
Cool.